Hey everyone, it's Grady from SUBOVERLAND, and in this video I'll be doing a walk around of this express van build that we just finished up with. Let's get right into it. This is a Chevrolet express van, and I am not sure what year. I know that '02 was the last year of this, so I'm pretty sure this is an '01. Anyway, the express van, I believe it's still being made today, and I've had a bunch of these over the years. I used to use these a bunch for FedEx. I was a FedEx contractor, and we put a lot of miles on these express vans. So I think the most I've put on one is, I think 450 is when we sold it, but it was still going, and I actually know the guy that bought it, and he's still driving it. It's probably hit, $500,000 now, original engine. So these are great. This is a 1-ton chassis. This originally was a 15-passenger van, and it's a 1-ton chassis, 4L80E, 350 small block. Just a really, really solid drivetrain. I've really enjoyed these. So they're a great van, and you don't see them a ton in van builds. Not as much as I would have thought, but they are older, I guess, but they have new ones. So anyway, we got it. We did the mechanical, so no lift or anything. This is a 2-wheel drive van. We did new Rubitrek tires. It's a Falcon Wild Peak or Falcon Rubitrek all-terrain tire. New shocks on it. Rides awesome. Again, it's a 1-ton chassis, so it take a lot. And just a really turned out good. Roof setup, we've got a 100-watt solar panel, and then water port, solar shower, 2 roam boxes in the back here for extra storage, and then a basket rack and an awning. So it has all of those for the exterior. Here's the interior here. This has really low miles, 118,000, which is unheard of. We did a double din stereo, and so it's got that Apple CarPlay, backup camera, and then a fridge is in the middle. That package is actually from the client. This client is actually from Europe, I believe from Holland, so that was pretty cool. That's how it looks from the back. These doors open up to a full angle there, so it's really nice. Tons of space. And then interior, let's do the interior tour. So I guess these guys are really big into windsurfing, and so we did this build around that. So all of that was custom to what they needed. As far as storage, so they wanted to store the surfboard underneath. So that's why this is all open, as you can see. So that's all open there. And then interior-wise, we did our normal ceiling here. This is actually 1/2-inch birch that we cut here in house, and we cut it to size. It's 1/2-inch plywood. And then we did a bunch of LED recessed lights. And then our cubby system. This was a super custom cubby system that we thought up here. It's nice because you have, room up there. And it's really cool. See how bright this is? Just tons of natural light, which is really cool. Because with the Suburban, you don't get a ton of that. We do block off a lot of those windows. And up there, here, I'll just walk around, but there's a wardrobe up here. So here's the wardrobe that, again, these clients came up with, and this is how we built it. And then a net down there to stop anything from coming forward. Has a fan. Up top we have the Max Air fan, which is definitely a must in something like this. These guys are full timing it, and this actually you know, so they need that air vent at night. I don't know, I'm sure they're going to some warm places. And then see the ceiling here, it all just kind of tied in nicely. Then over here we have the Delta EcoFlow Max that's connected to the 100 watt panel, and then the lights and the fan are run off that, as well as the fridge. This is the same fridge that we use on our Suburban Builds, so it's that 25 liter. And then jack and accessories are strapped down over there. And I also forgot to mention the window inserts. So a bunch of windows here. So there's a lot of material. So it covers those. The side windows are a slide type of curtain, and then any other window you see is our typical, you know, insert like this, the magnets. So that was an interesting thing, measuring them all out, and just a lot of windows. So that concludes this tour. Again, this is a Chevy Express van build. Yes, we do express vans or any type of van. We just don't do a ton of them. We mainly do Suburbans. But if you are interested in a van build, here's another good example of what we can do. This is a really simple design, and we like to keep it, you know, to that you've seen in our Suburban builds. This is kind of the style that we do. But I think it's super functional, and these guys are gonna go have a riot here while traveling around. But if you guys are interested in having us do a van build, bring us your van, or we can source one. I sourced this van, we bought it, and here locally actually, and so we can do that too. But thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We'd love to have you on here, and we'll catch you on the next one.